Hi guys and gals, and welcome to Farm Simulator 19 Mod and Map Review. We're continuing our mod and map review of the John Deere 7-piece tractor set by Iconic. I'm Buddy1927. Let me get this little commercial out of the way. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when I do my latest videos or when I go live on YouTube. Also, to help this channel grow, hit that like button. Every like I get helps my videos get seen a little bit more, which helps me grow this channel. And I'd like to thank all my new subscribers and my previous subscribers for subscribing and watching. My watch hours are up. I really do appreciate that. If you want to help this channel, also check out my website, buddy1927.live. On that website, there's a merchandise section where you can click and buy some merchandise to help support this channel. I do not get any money from YouTube. The only money I'll get right now is from my shop. Tell you what, let's go ahead and continue on to the review of the John Deere 7-piece tractor set by Iconic. Okay guys, this is the John Deere 7R series. We'll go over the highlights of this. Engine sizes, you have 5 different types to choose from. Power is from 265 to 350 horsepower. Wheel brands, you have 3 different wheel brands to choose from. Wheel setup, you got 15 different wheel setups, and it's multicolor. Take a look at this in the garage. This is on the large tractors. Okay, of course this is multicolor, just like all the other ones. You got your standard, you got your narrows, and you got your crawlers, which is what's on that one. Let's go through the standard wheel setups. So you got your standard, your rear weight, your wides, your wide width weights, you got your rear dualies, you got your dualies with weights, and you got your front dualies and dualies with weights, and back to standard. Now, the narrows, you got your standard, you got your front dualies, rear dualies, front and back rear dualies with spacers. You can see the spacers right there in the rear, and dualies with spacers, and back to standard. Now you can change the wheels to crawlers. You get the R9X JD, the 9RX. You get the 9RX JD again. Oh yeah, you only get 2 wheel setups on this. Of course, you can change. Oh yeah, this one here. You got a triangle you can put in the back, which is the American version, and you can set this up for the European version, which has no triangle, but it has these red and white plus the turn signals out a little bit more. I actually like the combination where you get all 3, but I don't think he has that. Okay, the engines are the 7230R, the 7250R, the 7270R, the 7290R, the 7310R. So those are the options that you get with this. Like I said, I like the detail that Iconic puts into this. It actually looks like a John Deere tractor. I mean, in this, like what it looks like in real life. So let's take a look on the outside, get a better view of it. I got it with the crawlers on it, and you can see the lights, fog lights, the attachments. That actually looks pretty good. You got the American flag there. No, you don't. I thought that was. Nope. I don't have the American setup, but this is your hitch. I don't have either one. It has John Deere in the back. I like that. And it looks pretty good. That's your air intake and your diesel. So you can go underwater technically up to the bottom of that air intake. Let's take a look inside. And that's not inside yet. That's inside. Okay. Let's start it up. Got our gauges over here on the panel there. Got our computer set up. Got our controls. Got our controls for the back implements. Jump seat. A wrench. And some other things. That's what the inside looks like. Pedals work and all that. Let's get back out of here. Take a look at the lights. Of course, I think you get the standard 3 light setup. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 lights setup. Beacons work. Turn signals. Left, hazard, and rights. I don't think any of these have backup lights. Okay, right hazard and left. Okay. Just have brake lights, no backup lights. Okay, we'll turn that off too. Goes up to 32 miles an hour. We have the crawler on this. So if you're in a muddy map, this is a good one to have with the crawlers. I like how he did the crawlers. They look pretty good. Movement on is pretty good. Oh, wrong way. I'm driving backwards, so I got to learn how to drive backwards. This is for our turnaround point. Whoa. Get it under control, buddy. There we go. And we're back at the farm. See how I missed that tree? Okay. And this is the John Deere 7R series. So let's take a look at the next one. Okay, guys and gals, this is my favorite tractor. This is the John Deere 8R series. The highlights of this as engines, it has 8 different sizes. Power is 245 to 450 horsepower. Wheel brands, you got 4 different wheel brands to choose from. Wheel setup, you got 15 different setups to choose from. And of course, it's multicolor. I like this tractor. It's very good. Let's take a look at it in the shop. Now, this tractor is under the large. We'll scroll all the way back to the back. And this is the 8R series. I use this This is my daily driver. I love this tractor. It is good. I have had no problems with anything except for I was hauling a tanker that was on a dolly, and it had 32 million gallons of water, and I had a hard time pulling it, but it did pull it. Okay, this tractor is multicolor. As you can see, you got the standard wheels, you got the narrow wheels, you got the floaters, and you got the crawlers on this. So let's go through the standard wheel setup. You got the standard rear weight tires, you got the wide tires, you got the wide tires weights, you got the rear dualies, you got the rear dualies with weights, you got the dualies all the way around, and the dualies with weight. And we go back to standard. Now, our next brand is the narrows. So you got the standard, you got the rear dualies, you got the dualies, you got the dualies with spacers, you got the rear dually spacers, and then the dualies with spacers. And then you got the 3/4 setup. So you got 3 tires in the back with 2/3 setup, excuse me, not 3/4, 2/3 setup with 3 tires in the back and 2 in the front. And then you got the standard. Then you got your floaters. Those tires, those are just big. You got the LSW floaters. You got the LSW floaters weighted with weights. And you got the SFT floaters and the SFT with weight. You got the turf floaters. And you're back to the LSW. No, these are still LSW floaters, LSW weighted. We're back to normal. Then we got our crawlers. You got the CVXJD, you got the CVX, you got the 9RX JDs, and you got the 9RX regulars, the S7 JDs, and the S7 S7 times 3 JD, the S7 3 JDs, 9RX RC JD, and the 9RX RC, and we're back to the regular crawlers. You got your triangle in the back, you got your European, and you got your plain engines, which is start off with is 8245R, the 8270R, the 8295, the 8320R, the 8345R, the 8370R, and the 8400R, and the 8400X. Those are the engine sizes. So let's take a look at it up close. And that's what it looks like up close. Detail is actually pretty good. Hose connections looks pretty good. Fuel, everything looks pretty good. Back looks nice. I think this is the standard setup. There's no air intake on this one other than what's in the front. So it doesn't have what I call the snorkel on it. So you gotta be careful when you go through water on this thing. Okay, let's take a look inside the cab. We got our pedals, our clutch. Let's turn this on. We got our RPMs and speed there on the column. Got our gauges. We have our controls, our rear controls, John Deere, and we got our jump seat and a wrench. There's no sunroof in there, and there's a camera looking at you, and your radio's right there. So that's the inside of this thing. So let's get out of this. Okay, this thing also goes up to 32 miles an hour. It does have a quick pickup. As you can see, it picks up pretty good. I forgot about the lights and the turn signals and all that, did I? Oh well, we'll do that at the end. So that's it. Yeah, I mean, there's no sense going down the road. It drives just like any other tractor. I love this. It drives good. I've had no problems with this other than when it needs to be repaired. Okay, we got the lights set up. So we got 1, 2, 3 different light setups. Our beacons, they work. Turn signal, left. Flashers, right. Right. Flashers, left. No backup, but we got brake lights. So this is the John Deere 8R series tractor. Like I said again, this is my favorite tractor. I like the effects you get off the exhaust. It actually looks pretty good. So let's go on to the next one. Okay guys, this is the John Deere 8RT series. Go over the highlights of this. Engines, it has 8 different sizes to choose from. Power, it goes from 394 horsepower to 502 horsepower. Wheel brands, it has 2 different types to choose from. Wheel setups, it has 8 different wheel setups to choose from. It does have a weight setup for 4 different types of weights, and it is multicolor. So let's take a look at it at the garage real quick. It's under large tractors, all the way here to the back, which is this one right here. Of course, it is multicolor, just like all the other one. Standard configuration, 300 kilograms weight, 500 kilogram weight, 700 kilograms of weight, and 1100 kilograms of weight. Okay, then you got the John Deere brand, wheel brand, and you got the Dable brand. So let's go with the John Deere brand. On the wheel setup, you have 3 meters, wide track, and standard. On the Dable, you have standard, 3 mil, and wide track. Engine size that you can choose from is 8345 RT, 8370 RT, the 8370 RT Pro. So those are your wheel setup. Take a look around this. I got some of the weights, not all the weights on here. I like the way the turn signal sticks out. And it's on the step there. It actually looks pretty good. I like the intake, the exhaust outtake, not the intake. It has steps that you're supposed to climb up. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look inside. Start this up. Of course, your speedometer and RPM gauge is on the column. You got your computer, same thing, basic setup. All your controls are set up so you can turn around and look back. And your passenger jump seat, no thing, interior light, and your radios are up there. So let's get out of that. Take a look at the front. Take a look at the light setup. So we got 1, 2, 3 light setups. Turn signals. Left, flashers, and right. In the rear, we have the right, flashers, and left. Drive forward. We've got brake lights. Back up. We have no lights. Okay, we get the speedometer, so we'll take a look. It actually looks pretty good. It gets dirty real quick, especially when you're in the field. So we're doing pretty good. I like this setup. Oh yeah, the beacon lights work too. I'm going to pretend this is the drag strip here. Go straight on the road. Okay, so let's go. It has a slow pickup, not like all the other ones. I really don't like the track, but once it gets going, it actually goes pretty good. I really don't like these tractors, to be honest with you. I've only used them once or twice, so I'm not going to talk much about it. We'll take the shortcut. So here we are. Okay, here we go. This is the John Deere ART series tractor. Looks pretty good. We'll go on to the next one. Okay, guys, this is the last tractor. This is the John Deere 9RT series by Custom Modding and Iconic. Engines. We'll go over the highlights real quick. It has engines, 3 different types to choose from. Power, it goes from 512 horsepower up to 628 horsepower. You got wheel brands. You got 2 different types to choose from. You got wheel setups. You got 12 different types of setup. You also have the weight setup of 4 different types of weights, and of course it's multicolored. So let's take a look at this in the shop. Large tractor. Should be the last one at the end. This is it. Not a bad tractor. I like the way the grill turned out. That looks. I actually saw this in real life at the John Deere dealership, and that grill is spot on. I like that. This is not multicolored. I'm sorry. I apologize. This is not multicolored. Okay, standard configuration. You got the 600 kilogram weights. You have the 1,000 kilogram weights. You got 1,400 kilograms of weight and 2,200 kilograms of weight in the front. Wheel brands. You got the 30-inch tracks. You got the 36-inch track. Wheel setup. You got the standard track with 300 kilograms of weight. Standard track with 1,000 kilograms of weight. Y tracks with 300 kilograms of weight. Y tracks with 1,000 kilograms of weight. To the 36-inch, you got the standard track. You got the standard Y with 300, 1,000 kilograms. Y tracks with 300. Y track with 1,000. You get your European designs, which right now that's the US version and the European version with the triangle. You can see how that's just extended out a little bit more. Now we'll go to the engine setup. You got the 9470 RT. You got the 95-220 RT. You got the 9570 RT. You got the 9, and then we're back to that. So let's take a look at the tractor itself. So that's the tractor. Basic setup. It has both air intake and exhaust in the same area. This is the US setup. You got your pin hitch back here and your connections and PTO in the back. Looks pretty good. You got stairs to climb up on it. Let's hop in the cab. You got your wheel pedals. Let's turn it on. You got your gauges on the post there. You got your computer, your controls, just like all the other ones, and your jump seat and your wrench. So we're doing pretty good. Speedometer works. Back. Pedals do not work on this thing. Your gear shift works on this thing, but that's it. Take a look at the lights. We got 1, 2, 3 setups. You can take a look at the backlights. You got plenty of backlights here, so that's actually pretty good. Brake lights work. Backup lights do not work. Beacon lights work. 1 beacon light, and it works. Turn signal left. You got 2 areas, almost 3 areas to turn signals in the back. And front, I don't think we got any front ones, do we? Yeah, we do. It's up top. There we go. 1 hazards and left. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and turn signals. Let's go on the street and see how this thing does. This goes up to 24 miles an hour. I have my game set up for miles per hour, not kilometers per hour. Oop, took the sign out. Did not mean to do that. Okay, from the starting standby, let's take a look at it. Starts off slow and stays slow. So that's the tractor. That's the John Deere 9 TR series tractor that I just crashed into there. We'll just go like that. So that's it. We'll be right back. Okay guys, this has been the John Deere 7 tractor mod pack by Iconic. It's actually a good mod pack if you like the John Deere tractors. It has a good selection of tractors, all the sizes that you need. I enjoy it. I use this mod in every game I played ever since the mod came out. I'm a big John Deere fan, and that's the tractors I like using. So, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when the latest videos that I do come along. Also, do me a favor, hit that like button. Every like that I get, my videos get seen a little bit more, which help grow my channel. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. Be safe out there in the world. Have fun playing your video games, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.